All right, we're back on Grimnasty TV. So I am clearly just making all the masters first, so that way I can kind of get into the casting part separately and do it all at one time and replicate all. Just kind of like an assembly line. So wow, the things that have been going on in these past few days are very interesting. Things that I have never seen that obviously she's seen light years out, and I'm not aware of these things. But let me see if I can kind of bring it in perspective. But yeah, before I even say that, this is going to be a more articulated version of a figure, like more like an action figure, because dudes or dude type figures usually have like interchangeable this or that, as the standard goes, like the Joker, the Bruce Lee, all those different ones show that underneath the clothes, there's high points of articulation that actually degrade the shape of the physical anatomy. So when you create a female toy, it's more, it's better to have something less articulate that shows the body form and stuff like that, adorns, like, because people celebrate, the body of the woman in general in our society, and that is the difference between making toys for I guess boys, or making toys for girls, or figurines for collectors, whatever it may be. But yeah, so as this kind of shows, I'm working on the head, because I'm gonna have like an alternate head. Then I'm gonna have the Mr. Cheeks one is gonna be like that OCP robot Gundam mixed with like Bill and Ted. Remember the robot on the Face the Music? So he's that robot, and I want to kind of combine all of them together, like Buzz Lightyear mixed with. So it's gonna be interesting to see it mixed with a Gundam. It's gonna look pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. I'm still working on it. So I've learned a lot about things going on in here, things that I was not able to see, things that I guess most of us may not see in this world, because I can't see everything that's going on, and it's not that I would want to, or whatever, whatever is in store for that. So, for instance, examples. I have been going through a series of physical changes and mental changes as well. And we're on this plane here, and we're learning about things. And the reason why this is happening is this thing is a class for the meaning of life. And it doesn't matter what people think in here. It doesn't matter. It's really interesting. And I'm not trying to be an ass about it or condescending, but it is only what it is. All right, so we're on this plane, and you start kind of getting up here, and I haven't displayed any, I'm number one, and I'm Mickey Mouse, and all this shut up, and being this rude, cocky kind of endangers, it creates a haltiness to your progress. So since I haven't been displaying that, other things that go over our head can still fester, that create the same outcome that cockiness can create. So mine is like fear, for example. You have to trust the creator, because she's got you on the Batman ride. You're not riding a regular roller coaster. You're on this damn Batman ride. Your ass finna be like this. Oh shit. So whenever these things happen, you get up here, and it tests different things of your soul and your mind and your just integrity, of just things that go over everybody's head that's in here. So when you start thinking about how advanced these beings are and why they're so advanced, you start learning like, oh shit, I didn't even know what. So for instance, we kill more gellins in our body. We take turpentine, we sun gaze. But everybody on this plane, everybody in here, it's got, just for example, hypothetically, you got an 8-headed worm that's in your heel, and you don't even know it's in there. And we all got it, and we're all like a victim of it, and no one's ever heard of it. They know about it, but you don't know nothing about it. Nobody that's in here knows about it. And when you get up here, these things come out, and you're just like, what the fuck? So, like, for instance, my fear of bursting the flame created the same outcome that someone who burned bridges would get because of fear of something, but not necessarily pride of something. And it also made me point to her and lash out the same way someone would be like grasping for straws, the same way someone that was too big for their britches would. So it creates the same flare, and you can't even see it. Like, you don't even know that you're doing it, but then when you do see it, then it's like, whoa. And I look back at myself on a different level, and I see, man, I'm just a student, man. I don't fucking know nothing. Oh my gosh. And even though you may even be advanced to some people, who the fuck knows? But the fact that you can see this is a part of that growth, and admitting it and admitting when you're wrong is a huge factor. It's something I want to embrace. When we get up there, I just hope that everybody that is real, and we'll know who shills are, help me stay grounded in all ways, because I don't know how in the fuck I'm gonna act whenever all the cameras pointing and it's just, hey, come over here. Hey, here's $1 million sponsorship, Mickey. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I don't know. But she's the one that knows. So these little things that everybody in here has and nobody fucking knows about, that goes beyond Morgellons, all these things that she sees as a problem that nobody can figure out for whatever reason, is the stuff that I'm gonna have to go through to get here. And she showed me, and I came in this trailer after I realized it, and my left eye just said, and it was kind of like, see, and I was like, holy shit, right? So you can, oh shit, okay. So for example, like, hey, I could be walking on the ice or something, and she says, I didn't want the shit to go away completely because you can't slip in the ice and hit this pole tomorrow. See what I mean? So it's all this stuff, and it's all part of it. And we think we're playing our own game, but we're not. And if I just throw a towel against the wall, it turns into a damn character. So what I'm saying is that everybody is doing that in here. Oh my goodness. We're all doing it. We're all doing it. So that's one of the examples I'm talking about. So another time I was starting to feel depressed. I was when I first started kind of feeling, she plays this Duran Duran song, where's my friend when I need you most? And you'll find a way to the ordinary world. Then you'll learn to survive. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. How the fuck did you do that? That song didn't even come on the radio until that night. 100 times I play the radio, this song never comes on until that one moment she prepared it for that one thing to cross one of these. I'm just like, you gotta be kidding. So she sees all this stuff, and I can't see shit. And I just gotta trust the Batman ride. And fuck, it's hard to remember sometimes, but hey, I'm remembering, and hey, now you're learning, right? It's all right. It's okay. It's all right to be wrong. You grow, even if it's stuff that normal people can't see. It's a thing. These people are highly advanced beings. When I was in the mirror, and I was kind of doubting some things onto my own self or whatever, and when they showed up, she had like these Egon Spangler like binoculars on, and I'm like, what is she making, like a damn galaxy or something? Because one can see everything already, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing with those? And I was just like, holy shit. You're making UFOs. I'm just like, damn. All right, so sometimes this can intimidate me sometimes because they're so advanced. If I have like a self-reflection that's negative on myself, I'll doubt myself, and then I'll stop production on these. But they don't want me to stop production. It's not for the sake of gratification. It's for mass awareness. Everybody likes to be handed a flower. It's generous. It's nice. People will learn about history, things going on. All these different factors. So if I feel hard on myself, I think about him, for instance. Man, you changed the whole world, and man, you're so advanced. How could I ever have a meltdown and ever go back to creating stuff like this? Because, man, how could I ever be appreciated now? You see what I mean? But they're so advanced. They're just like, oh, it's all right. And it's just like, whoa, what? But then you learn from the humility from something like that. And it's just so much, because this dude, man, I mean, the fact that I got upset, you grasped for straws. I'm gonna burst into flame and all that. And I've been having these meltdowns where I was standing in front of a campfire and I just fucking screamed. I was like, ah! And I just looked at logs burning and it just made me snap. And I was, you know what I mean? Like and everyone looked at me like, what the fuck? And I said, I might catch on fire soon. It's right at the beginning of it. Before all my skin like completely dries out. I'm just saying, man. And another one of those meltdowns happened, and I'm just never really been that bad. But in all of our lives, when we're down here, these things are in us. And she knows, and she's like, look, man, when you get up here, that thing that when you was 8 years old that you developed that doesn't have a word for itself, that's got like 6 horns on it, that nobody knows that they got, I'm going to pull it out of you before you. It's like, you got to be kidding. So that's what it is. And when people see, they'll realize that her kindness is not weakness. It's just, look, I'm teaching y'all a class right now. So, and when I say it's over, it's going to be over on this date, this time. This is exactly what happens, and this is what's going to happen. Because the queen, bruh, nobody in here has nothing to say about anything when it comes to the bottom line. And I know there's a lot of atrocities happening here. People complaining about snow and stuff. We don't know what she's doing, man. We need to trust whatever the fuck happens. Because as long as she's not letting people touch me, she's got supreme power in this motherfucker, and everybody knows. It could have been a million times where this dude could have ripped my fucking head off, bro. For real. And he let me know, like, you get mad at my mom like that again, I hear you. I hear you, bro, because that was my mom's, I would have said the same shit. So I'm just saying, bro, like, it's things that, and it's not my pride more than it is fear in this case, but don't let it rocky a situation. That is a perfect, beautiful situation. That is a blessing. And I learned that, and there's probably more, and I don't even fucking know what it is. And when I cross that, she's gonna fucking know. And now that I see why she says, do you trust me? Do this, I see why. And oh my gosh, shit that you can't even begin. And it's got, if you were to give it a name, the name would be like some shit like this. And it wouldn't even fit in a science book. Shit like that, and she'll just read it off the back of her head, and you'll, like it's nothing. Oh, the chart, oh, that's in my mind. Holy shit, that's what's wrong with me? Like, I'm just saying, bro, like, and it can't even be presented until you get to a certain level to make everything fit exactly right. So, hey, if you see snow outside, we're with her. Rejoice because you're with her, bro. Don't even worry about what the fuck people are talking about in here, man. I'm telling you, they are so advanced, dude. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding. The shit that they've been showing me, man, is subtle stuff that's like, man, just forget it. But I'm saying. So, she showed me like, hey, when I'm ready for you to break, then I can really do it whenever I want to. And I was just like, whoa, I'm just not ready yet. But what are those things? Don't worry, because you don't need to know about them right now. It's just like, what the fuck? So, stay tuned for more, because, hey, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Even though I know what the fuck's going on, I still don't know what the fuck's going on. See what I mean? And I saw myself, and I was a student, bro, and it made me like, holy shit. You just a little whippersnapper in here. You don't know shit, do you? And I was just like, oh my gosh. And all this expansion, it's not like it goes to your head. You feel comfortable gaining more levels of security, nonetheless, and you're not necessarily abusing and saying, hey, look at my cape or nothing. But you're still gonna have to cross some of those weird shit, those anomalies that nobody knows. And you gotta trust her, and because you don't know those things, and you can't know those things, and might as well put a smile on your face because hey, you're alive, you're well. Look at these things that are coming ahead. Hey, I might even, whatever, bat an eye whenever I do it. All these complicated shits that nobody can do. It's just like, but don't you worry about it. And it's just like, I can't even begin to think what I think I need to be worried about when I start looking at that shit. I'm like, God damn it. What doctor, what scientist, what does anybody in here know about this? It's like you can find a rocket science, if there were ever such was a goddamn true, real outer space rocket scientist who knows shit like this. And when they look over here, this gonna look like this to them. It's just this woman, man, she creates UFOs, bro, that override everything that's in here. Think about it. That's just a flying machine for a weekend getaway. I'm just saying. So, you see snow on the ground, fucking rejoice. It don't matter because she's got it. And these mandates, for whatever reason that she has planned, we don't fucking know. Just let it go. The things that I'm supposed to do and the things that are my job, they happen in their time. Mandates or not, all the things that are happening the way they're supposed to. And they're perfect days. And it's hard to see that sometimes. But I hope all of you guys realize that this shit is over. Because she said so, man. Millions of years before this became like this, before he even knew anything, she saw the coming and the outcome and the everything. And hey, when I'm in a vulnerable state, I challenge that. I'm like, hey, but don't you know this? And can't you help me from this? And can't you do this? And the reason why is because of something going on with this. And hey, I'm not going to tell you about this yet because you need to get through this the way that's going to allow you to get through this so you can get to this. I'm just saying, man, it's so fucking like holy shit that I had to stop and humble myself in a way that I've never done before. And on the merits of things that I've never seen before. And that I wanna learn. I wanna know. And you guys are in for a real treat when we get to the completion of this. But it's all record time. She's got it all figured out, mapped out down to the millisecond. None of us need to be worried about when Mickey Mouse is gonna